So we met at Starbucks.
So I remember working at Starbucks. Alyssa and I, at this time, we were friends.
And we were friends at first.
You know, we would always kind of flirt back and forth. We would always joke around and like talk about cooking together.
And then I started to get a crush on David.
And then I remember one day we went to BJ's. And I consider that our first unofficial date. And so when we hung out, it was the first time I'd ever gone out with anybody that I had met in Austin. And so I felt like, oh, cool, I have a friend. And so we met up and we had some lunch. And I just felt like genuinely interested in her, like as a person, as a friend. And so, you know, we talked a little, chit-chatted here and there. And then I remember after that, like, she did not reply to any of my text messages for a while.
I kind of hit him up one night and was like, hey, let's go hang out.
And she texted me one day, like out of the blue, and was like, hey, do you want to hang out? And I was like, yeah, for sure, you know? So we ended up going to Easy Tiger.
But we went to Easy Tiger downtown. We could kind of qualify that as our first date. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't.
We sat down and we just started talking, and by we, I mean me, you know, hung out and we were just having a good time. We were told like, hey, you know, the bar's closing down, you know, you guys close your tab, gotta get going.
When we left when the bar closed. And when we left, his car was gone.
And so we go outside and my car is missing. And I remember freaking out. I remember being like, what in the world? Like, where's my car? But at the same time, like, I like, this is my first time out with a girl, like, almost like an official date. And so I'm trying not to lose my cool. I'm trying to keep my composure.
It was towed, and we had to call his best man, Mike, to come and get us.
And so Mike finally answers the phone, and I'm like, hey, can you come pick us up? We're at Easy Tiger. I don't know where my car is.
And he was very grouchy because it was 3 a.m.
And for a while, like, we would text back and forth, but we kept it on the low because we didn't want anybody at work to find out that we were dating. And so as the time kind of went on, we ended up just really loving hanging out with each other. Like, we were together all the time.
From then on, we've kind of just been inseparable. Our relationship slowly grew into more than just a friendship, into dating, into living together, into owning animals together.
You know, I ended up talking to my mom about it. My mom helped me get the ring, and one day I just proposed. Would you marry me?
Oh my god.
You see, we just can't stop interrupting you.
Oh my gosh. It's terrible.
And for whatever reason, she said yes.
And then a year and a half later, we got engaged. And then another year and a half later, we're getting married. that's our story.